Welcome to another episode of Book the Finish. I'm Derek, that's Anthony. We are changing up a lot of stuff that we do on these episodes. For the past 7 episodes, a lot of doom and gloom. I'm over it. Let's just have fucking fun.
Let's have fun, man. I'm down for that.
All right.
Oh,
So
by the way, for the viewers, if you don't see any updates regarding things that we actually care about, that means nothing has changed. Don't think that we're not keeping up to date or we're not very much involved. We are, but we don't want to keep beating a dead horse. All right, it gets
there's
tiring, it
only
gets frustrating, and I'm pretty sure you guys agree with us. And we don't want to keep just saying the same shit week in and week out. So until there's obvious change, with I think there should be within the next week and a half. Till then, let's have some fun.
there's only so much that we can continue talking about Nikki Bella's resurgence in a dead women's division that is just going to completely have us pull all of our hair out. So, from this point on, we're just going to focus on good stuff. Just going to focus on good stuff. We're going to talk about nostalgic moments. We're going to talk about things that we want to see happen. We're going to talk about things that we see that we think should have good things happen. But until then, from a news weekly about what happened this week in wrestling, until something really pops off the charts, we're not going to talk about it because there's no point. So let's just have fun. Remember fun? Let's get back to fun. So, let's start off. We're just going to talk about really quick headlines of this week.
AJ,
We got a little bit of stuff about John Cena's farewell tour.
oh, oh,
Not
oh,
happening in Boston
oh,
anymore.
I thought you said positive. Now I'm gonna get fucking started on this.
I'm sorry.
The fact that TKO felt the need to have John Cena's last match take place in a bidding war rather than just going by the GOAT's commands that he would rather retire in Boston. TKO felt the need to have a bidding war between other cities for Cena's last match's services, and Washington, D.C. won? Really? I wonder what the price was on these fucking bids. But the fact that they are even feeling the need to have bid wars over Cena's last match just goes to show what I've been preaching since episode 1. Greed is killing this company. Yes, in a way that the money is lining up and they're seeing more money than they ever have. And let's not forget the news that Derek broke about how much in depth they are going into next year. Hence why there's a PLE every 2 weeks to make up for it. But at the end of the day, I'm going to keep this short. Greed is killing this company. They're seeing more money than they ever had before, but they're going to slowly lose diehard fans like myself.
Could have sworn you said that before.
I know.
It's crazy. Cena's farewell tour, has it been underwhelming? Yes. Have we seen some matches that we've been clamoring to see again? Couple. I think last was it this week's with Sami Zayn? That was a fun little surprise. I didn't expect that. That's good to see. Because the last time that we saw John Cena versus Sami Zayn threw his shoulder out of his socket and didn't really have a match. So we got to see an actual Sami Zayn versus John Cena match, which was really fun. It was really good to see. We're going to talk about Cena a little bit later on in the episode, continuing forward. But really quick, AJ Styles contract rumors. There's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of people think that he's done after this year, at the end of the year. A lot of people think, because what he said, he's done after 2026. A lot of people think he's going to go down to a limited schedule. A lot of people think that he's going to go full steam. What do you think in terms of what do you think his schedule is going to look like over the course of from now until whenever he decides to throw it?
So first and foremost, people want to call what AJ Styles did yesterday a pipe bomb. The way WWE handled it, first of all, I want to give props to. They did it during a commercial, and if you had a VPN for overseas, you got to see it because obviously there's no commercials there. But also, they know how much access the internet has to all the things that take place during commercial breaks. So WWE purposely did this to make it seem as if it was a pipe bomb and it wasn't scripted. similar to what they did with Kevin Owens attacking Cody Rhodes at Bad Blood, knowing that it wasn't going to be aired, but fans were in attendance, and this was going to be showcased on the internet. Internet's a very powerful place. But for AJ, I just think that this is just a way for him to segue into like I think it's going to eventually be a part-time schedule, and I know there's rumors that his contract expires in the middle of the year next year. I believe it's early spring, if I'm not mistaken. But at the end of the day, man, as long as we get AJ and Cena, I think that's going to determine what goes on here, because I think Styles is still winning this IC championship, and I do think Cena is going to beat Styles before he retires, be a Grand Slam champion. But it's just a matter of what happens after that. For someone who's old for an in-ring competitor, AJ Styles seems to still have a lot of gas, man. He's showing no signs of slowing down, and for someone who's been doing this for so long, and with that in-ring arsenal of moves and how he moves around the ring, how he used to be a high flyer, and now he's a technician, one of the best in the world. For him to still be doing this at this age, regardless of what happens after, I'm going to be satisfied, because whether it's a part-time schedule, whether it's we see him 5 times a year, whether it's, look about it, we see Roman Reigns 5 times a year, right? So, I mean, it's not something that we're not used to when it comes to main stars in WWE, but as long as he doesn't leave for that other company, I'll be satisfied. Whether it's part-time, full-time, I can see both, man. I can see AJ being a part-time competitor, but being a full-time trainer at the in Florida. I can see him managing both, coming out whenever needed for major shows, the Saudi shows, unfortunately. Like, all these big-time shows. He's going to be a Rumble competitor. That's fine. But I think AJ Styles needs to stay in WWE, and whether it's in-ring or at the training facility or the performance center, I think he'll play a major role, and I can actually see him doing that. I don't want to see AJ in a producing role. I want AJ to be helping talent in-ring. I don't want to see how he produces matches. There's a reason why there's other guys back there that produce matches, because they weren't that great like AJ Styles. No respect to Petey Williams, Jason Jordan, Abyss. None of them are AJ Styles. AJ Styles can have more impact breeding wrestlers in the performance center than producing matches. So whether it's full-time, part-time, regardless, I would like for him to go to performance center if he does call it quits or he does want to do part-time. Or if it's full-time, even better. I'll never get tired of AJ Styles.
AJ Styles is one of those wrestlers who you hear it, you hear his name, and your ears immediately get perked up. From the first time that I ever saw AJ Styles was on, sorry, Anthony, this is way back in the day when pamphlets were a thing. I saw there was like a little card that got mailed to houses that were promoting TNA nonstop action. In like, this is like 2000.
Oh, two?
This is like 2006, 2007.
Really?
And it was AJ. He had the 10 pounds of gold on him. This is when TNA was still holding the NWA World Championship. And I was like, yo, who's this AJ Styles guy? Had a computer. YouTube really wasn't a thing yet. This is how crazy that is. YouTube was just starting at that time period. So I managed to find something on AJ Styles, and then I managed to find the channel that it was on, because it wasn't on anything syndicated. And I was blown away. I was blown away from the minute that I saw AJ Styles. Going all the way through the entirety of his TNA career, all of his stuff that he did in Japan, the stuff that he did on the indies, the stuff that he did when he first came to WWE. AJ Styles, from the minute that I've seen him, he's changed his work up a little bit. He's not as much of a high flyer as he used to be, yes, because he's older. I understand that. I get that. You really have to adapt to the times, especially as you get up in age. But his level of work has not changed. He's always worked hard. He's always been the best worker in the match that he's been in.
Absolutely.
He's always been the guy. He pulled stuff out of John Cena during their feud that I didn't think John Cena was capable of ever doing. I think the first time John Cena did a Code Red was on AJ Styles, and that was nuts to see. The springboard stunner, like there was a bunch of stuff that I'd never seen John Cena do before AJ Styles and him locked up. And they had a really good program. And guess what? It wasn't a one PLE program. They dragged that out. That was a great story that they told. And just whatever AJ Styles decides to do at the end of the day is it's gonna be great. He's gonna make the most of it. The matches are gonna mean something. It's not going to be the story might not mean something, but the matches mean something. That's where you can really see a storyteller. You don't need a story outside all the time if the in-ring work can tell a story.
Yeah.
And if you can do that, you've done your job. AJ Styles, let's just flip to another AJ. Huge re-debut on Monday night. Or, excuse me, not Monday night.
Friday.
She came out on Monday night. On Friday, in Chicago, of all places, shocker, AJ Lee's back in WWE. Who saw that coming? I did. Before we get on to AJ and how special that moment was, I really want to talk about Punk's reaction. Because if you looked at Punk's number one,
time, man. You could tell.
Punk, grade A husband reaction. He didn't do anything. The only thing that he did was make sure that everyone was paying attention to her, and that I love CM Punk. I respect him as a man for stepping out of the spotlight, stepping out of the shot to give his wife all of the glory. Because that's what it's about at the end of the day on a re-debut. I don't want to see the guy who's been there. I want to see the person that's re-debuting. And the fact that he didn't get in between her and the spotlight speaks volumes for how he is as a man, as a superstar, as a husband, as a performer. It's monumental. The smile on his face spoke volumes. That wasn't fake. That wasn't a work. That was felt. And getting to the AJ Lee, nothing. I haven't heard a reaction like that loud in a while.
Since Punk,
and it was genuine. And it was genuine.
It was probably since Punk came back.
Yeah,
to be honest.
And in Chicago, both places.
In Chicago, of course, yeah.
I was speechless. AJ Lee was one of my first loves in wrestling as a man. She was never the greatest worker, but she absolutely does the best with what she has, which is being a scrapper. And I love that.
See, for me, I think she was one of the best workers. She just didn't have the other partners to dance with.
Towards the very end
with Paige. Yeah, that's when.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's when it really started showing. You're just like, oh wow, she was actually this good this entire time.
Because
she finally had somebody on her level. You know?
Because she was working with divas. She wasn't working with wrestlers.
Yeah.
There were so many at the time. Nobody was better on the mic.
No.
At the time, and you could always see that she definitely could work. Mm-hmm. She was not, like you said, she didn't have the partners to dance with. Paige had the partner to dance with. Paige got down. Mm-hmm. And then she left. And then that's when all the female wrestlers came up. That's when Charlotte came up. That's when Becky came up. Bayley, Sasha, all Alexa. If she had those women to work with, AJ would have retired. She would have been in the Hall of Fame. She would not have this comeback. This story would not be being told.
Yep.
I feel like there is a lot that can happen with this run for AJ. She signed a multi-year deal.
Multi-year, full-time.
She's going to be here. She's going to be around.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if it's Intercontinental. I don't care if it's the Women's U.S. Championship. I don't care if she fucks around and makes the Women's Tag Team Championships mean something. A title that Anthony hates, by the way. Any of the Women's Championships are definitely in her future. It's going to be... And what I do like is I like that they're not putting her in the main title card first. I think that's proper. Because there are women who have been working who deserve it. I'm not saying that AJ doesn't deserve it. She does. I think she has a lot of unfinished business there. The fact that she's starting this thing with Becky, number one, not the most organic thing because I saw it as soon as she slapped Punk the first time. I knew this was going to happen. Is it something that got dragged out? Absolutely. And I'd have him do it again. If that is what got me AJ Lee back in the WWE, smack CM Punk until his face is hamburger meat. I don't care. The reactions. I don't know if you watched the Busted Open with Bully Ray talking about this. Bully Ray made a very, very good point to where Becky is the best worker in WWE. Period. In ring, she's a good worker. Didn't have to do any in-ring work. Her facial expression worked the entire segment. When somebody re-debuts after 10 years, your first initial reaction, unless it's Brock Lesnar, is not, oh fuck. When AJ Lee came out, Becky's face went from oh, that dope hasn't been here in 10 plus years. It went from there to, oh no, mom's home. Oh no, I'm gonna get fucked up now. That's what her face was. And it was like that the entire time that AJ was doing her little skip to the ring, which again, I love. Iconic.
Yeah, it's great.
Amazing. Amazing stuff. Anything you got to say?
So for me, man, listen, just like you, man, even with the low blow when Becky joined Division,
yeah.
Well, I mean, I barely want to call it Division. I wish I was blind if that was the case. When she joined Division, I was like, we already knew where this was going, especially like you said with the slaps, Punk saying, "Where's SmackDown, Chicago?" Tremendous, you know, the seeds were planted. Her her return, it's actually not only what the story needed. First of all, let's get this straight. I love when big returns happen and it makes sense, not just for the fuck of it. You know, this has something to do with the story. It's not just, let's just get a pop to get a pop. Let's just book this match to book the match to go at it with AEW, even though AEW bitched out and moved to 3 o'clock. Let's, this return and this story, it all makes sense. And that's what makes it that much better than a lot of returns that we've seen in the past. The fact that this is a multi-year deal and a full-time schedule makes me that much more excited.
Yes.
If this was a one-off, it is what it is. We know what they were doing. She's probably retired, but several videos have released throughout the years of her still training. So we should have had an idea that this was coming.
Yeah.
Right? But for me, like we said, during her time, she never had the partners to dance with until Paige. Should we go through the list of people she could dance with now?
Oh man, the list is endless.
I mean, we could go on all day. Stephanie Vaquer, Naomi when she comes back, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Asuka,
Kairi Sane,
Bailey, Liv Morgan, Raquel. Raquel's been putting on bangers.
Roxanne Perez. That's Roxanne. That's Roxanne's dream match.
Yeah, Tiffany Stratton. Hell, Nia Jax might get a good match out of AJ Lee. The list goes on. This is what the women's division needed.
And all of those girls that are down in NXT.
Oh, yeah.
And those
Yeah.
and every if you don't know the women's NXT division, it is ripe with talent. It is crazy down there right now. Continue,
HBK
please.
knows what he's doing. But yeah, this is huge, man. This is huge for WrestlePalooza, which is in that shitty state of Indiana. Uh, it's the first PLE on ESPN. WWE is coming with the big guns, man. They're coming with the heavy hitters, and rightfully so, right? And like I said, man, the fact that this isn't a return just for the return, just to go against AEW, but the fact that it makes this story that much better, bravo. And there's one thing, I'm happy you mentioned Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch, so far this year, is one of the MVPs, in my opinion.
Becky
Like,
Lynch is the superstar of the
easily,
year, in my opinion.
yeah, seriously. I care more about the IC championship for the women's division than probably every championship in WWE. I'm not even going to
Yep.
lie to you. I told you this. Going into Clash of Paris, I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be a great match, but the whole thing between Nikki Bella and Becky Lynch, I was like, this is the only thing that like I care about. If I'm because I don't watch weekly television, but if I'm scrolling through like X or scrolling through Instagram and I see Becky Lynch in the ring, I'm probably going to stop what I'm doing to watch. And that's not the case for most people that are currently on the main roster. That said, that speaks volume because I was never that big of a fan of Becky Lynch as a babyface. I think it was a little forced. The man shit got old, but when she was big time Bex,
When it started, when the man shit started,
no,
oh
of
man,
of course,
not nothing hotter.
no,
But yes,
nothing,
it
nothing
did
hot.
get.
It ran its course, right? And then when she turned heel against Bianca at SummerSlam 2021, when she became big time Bex, I think that was some of her best work, and especially in the ring. Her and Bianca at WrestleMania 38 was spectacular. So Becky Lynch not only has won me over in a sense of in-ring work, but also just overall superstar. I think she has the whole package. And right now she's absolutely killing it. She's hilarious. Her and Seth have tremendous chemistry. And she's actually must-see television. And you guys know how I feel about the product. So for me to admit that there's at least something on the shows that I'm actually interested in speaks value. Bravo to Becky Lynch. And it's
much.
great work. It's great work.
And I will say we're recording this on a Tuesday. It is September 9th as we're recording this. We have a group chat with all of our wrestling friends in it, and somebody said that they didn't like how last night ended. Anthony immediately tweeted, "What happened?" Because Anthony didn't know, wasn't watching.
After the AJ segment that lasted almost an hour, I I turned it off, man. I can't, man. I can't. Listen, man, you're not gonna sell me on Jey Uso being the next Roman Reigns. I don't care. This is not no character arc. This is not like this is all gonna lead to just LA Knight joining division, bro. And I see right through it.
That
I see right through
that first segment was funny though.
Oh, Jimmy and Jay. Oh, that was great because they need each other.
Did you
I
see
saw that.
Did you see Braun Breaker?
Oh yeah, in the first like 2 minutes.
Braun Breaker forgot his lines and then turned into a dog. It was great. Bronson had to take it. Oh my god. And then yes, I agree. Jimmy and Jay need each other in order to be successful. In order for them to be successful, I'm not going to say that they can't be successful apart, but they're more successful together. The play, the word play between the both of them is really good. The AKA stuff, AKA the Orca. He built like one. Dead. Dead that Jimmy started laughing on the side.
But that's how good Jay. Jay.
Oh my god.
The chemistry. It speaks
100%,
man. They are. You know what it is, man. This is what I honestly feel. Jimmy. I'm not sure if this is a hot take. I feel like Jimmy, even though he's portraying a character, is always himself. Always.
Yes.
He's always Big Jim.
I agree.
Jay, as main event Jey Uso, in my opinion, he's portraying somebody he's not. And it's very forced and it's not organic, right? So I feel when they are together, which I'm already used to Jim being Jim, we see Jay be Jay.
Yeah. I agree to an extent. I don't think that Jay doesn't have that in him, but I feel like he really needs to get into the zone in order to bring that out of him.
And who's the best to get it out of him? His brother.
Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong. So really, we're gonna just hit these quick little things. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. If you want to say anything, please do. Something that nobody cares about. Nikki Bella is teasing a heel turn. Don't care. One thing that I think Anthony will actually run outside and scream, "Thank God!" Ronda Rousey confirming no WWE return.
Be right
Put
back.
those rumors. And one thing that I have been paying attention to, this is outside of WWE. Anthony doesn't watch ROH. Athena just hit 1,000 days as the ROH Women's Champion, and she has been a fighting champion the entire time. She's playing a chicken shit heel, yes. To an extent, she's playing a chicken shit heel, but she's also defending this belt whenever there's an event, which
How
is
often are there
massive.
events?
They're on YouTube. They're constant. They do one thing. They do at least one thing a week.
ROH doesn't have a television deal?
I believe it's only on YouTube.
Ah.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I do know that all of their pay-per-views are absolutely on YouTube. So with that being said, we're gonna go to segment 2. This is a little debate segment. I don't really know how much of it is going to be a debate, but I'm going to argue on the air of caution that we're just going to get this out of the way. There's been a lot of stuff that has happened over the course of this year that Anthony does not like. We all know this. There's been a lot of things that I don't like, which nobody knows about because I try to like a little bit of everything because that's what I do. We're coming up on what I think is the brewing of WrestleMania season. This is around the time where stuff starts to churn, right? And we try to see what's going on, and our speculative brains love to just go. So, Anthony, really quickly, I just want to get your thoughts. With everything, with the best faction in the WWE being the Vision, and the fact that you love them so much, and all the players that we have. So who do we have? Let's just throw a couple names in the hat right now. We have Punk, we have Seth, we have Roman, we have Cody, we have Drew, we have Randy, we have AJ. Who deserves to main event this year's WrestleMania? And when I say main event, I mean true main event. Night 2. Prime time, lights, no BS that Saturday has a main event because it doesn't. I'm sorry for everybody that thinks that Saturday's main event, for everybody that thinks that Jey Uso actually main evented a WrestleMania, he did not. Don't care what anybody says. Should he have? Should he have? Should he have?
That means he
absolutely. He didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't. I'm sorry.
I agree with you.
Should
there's only one main event. That's Sunday night. I agree.
And guess what? Guess what? The only person that main events is the person that wins the Royal Rumble. It's the only person who wins. No. That's the only person who should be main eventing WrestleMania.
I agree. It should be.
Period.
Jay won the Rumble, didn't main event WrestleMania. Like,
when
I'm tired of this.
They started,
then you have the Chamber winner main event. So my thing is, if you're a competitor, right, and where's the logic here, right? It's like, should I even try to be in the Royal Rumble and go against 29 other men, or should I just, you know what? I'm not gonna participate in the Rumble. I'm not gonna deal with 29 other men. I'm just gonna take my chances at the Chamber against 5 other men. What's the point of competing in the Rumble when you're not guaranteed the main event WrestleMania, even if you win? What's the point? It defeats the purpose. I never understood that. Never understood it. It would have made more sense for Cena to win the Rumble, Jay to win the Chamber, because the Rumble winner ended up main eventing night 2 of WrestleMania.
You could have had Cena versus Cody, which you would have chose.
Yeah. Now,
and then do the Chamber for Gunther.
Now, granted, for me, the Chamber is supposed to be the more vicious and more brutal match, but I like my chances against 5 other competitors than 29. What if I draw number 1? Is it worth it?
Really quickly,
2 years ago, was it worth it? No.
Really quickly, let's think about this like, okay, exactly what you just said. The chamber match is supposed to be a lot more brutal, a lot more grueling, a lot more. Is the Royal Rumble? Yes, is a test of attrition. Absolutely. Do you think that Jay would have gotten more over for losing the Rumble match, having the so flip it, right?
Well, Kofi Mania Part 2.
So yeah, exactly. So flip Cena Jay, last two. Jay goes out exactly like Cena goes out. He does the jump off the jump off the apron.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck, right? Build himself back up for a week or two. Get into the chamber. Do you think that Jay has a bigger claim to being main event Jay Uso after winning the Elimination Chamber and going through that? Maybe he gets a little bit of color and he just completely just gets into that mode. Do you think he gets more over as main event Jay Uso winning the Elimination Chamber than winning the Rumble?
It depends, in my opinion. Like, for me, yes, it depends on who you put him in the ring with. I mean, in the chamber with. There are certain people that we would not want to see win, right? Imagine Logan Paul and Jey Uso, the last two in the chamber. You know? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's ways that you can make it work, and I would just do a Kofi Mania Part 2 and, like, with my own little twist. Instead of Kofi coming up short at the chamber and then working his way to getting a match at Mania from the build from chamber to Mania, I would have Jay itch and claw. I would have had Jay come out number one again and be the Iron Man and fall short at the Royal Rumble to build that sympathy. And then have the chamber come in with 5 douchebags that probably nobody wants to see. You know, I love Drew, but Drew's such a good heel that people would actually cheer Jay to beat Drew. I wouldn't, but you get what I'm saying. Like, and then have Logan Paul in there. Have a couple of have Jacob. Have him overcome Jacob. Like they're well,
No,
Jacob
you
was heel
for
at the time.
for that you would have to have Solo in there.
Yeah, have Solo, right? And,
Yeah.
and have Solo, Jacob, throw Priest in there for the hell of it. Drew McIntyre, Jey Uso, and Logan Paul. There's your chamber. This is not even me thinking about it. I'm just throwing 6 names out there. There's one clear, obvious guy that people would definitely want to see get their moment at WrestleMania out of those 6 guys. I wouldn't have Jay in the chamber with a Punk because people would rather Punk than Jay. It would
course.
have to be an instance, unless Punk gets eliminated early. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
It would
Yeah.
have to be an instance in which somebody, whoever's in the ring with Jay, nobody would want to see win. Especially, even if you do throw Punk in there and Seth in there. The final 3, I would want it to be Jay versus Solo and Jacob, or Jay versus Solo and Logan. Something. Because we would rather see Jay at that point. After going through the Rumble, finishing runner-up, after starting it off number 1, being the Iron Man, scratching and clawing to get your chance at the match that nobody ever thought you would be in as a tag team wrestler your entire life. You come up short. You go through a drought. I would still have him get the yips, forget how to wrestle, slip through in the spear. Just have him go delusional. Have him have a mental breakdown by just coming up that short, putting himself in the chamber match, and then overcoming it. Just to get squashed by Gunther at Mania. But it's okay. I would have just flipped the results on that one. I would have had Gunther squash him. But that's just me. All right? But who's going to main event WrestleMania next year? It's the easiest slam dunk. The alley-oop has already been thrown, and this was thrown January of this year. It's going to be Punk and Cody. Who's going to be heel? Don't know. Don't care. Hopefully none of them. Maybe one. I don't care.
Punk and Cody?
Yes, man. Of course it is. Of
Not
course
Punk and
that-
Seth?
No. That's going to be done by a Rumble.
Are you,
This Punk... Whoa. Time the fuck out. The fact that you think that this Punk and Seth story is going to last till Mania is already fucking bothering me. This should be done by the new year. I'm over it. It's done. Done. Finished. Complete. Erased. Abolished. After this year, it's done. This is not going to Mania. It better not. Okay? Cody and Punk is the way to go. Don't know who's going to be the champion. Don't know who's going to win the Rumble. Don't know. Don't care. Punk winning the Rumble in Saudi is
So-
kind of ironic. But
so
it's
so do you think
going to be Seth versus Roman night 1.
you say Cody Punk.
Yeah.
So Punk, Cody's still champ.
No, because he's
So
losing to Drew,
so you think so
and
you
then
think
Cody, and Punk's gonna beat Drew.
so you're
That's my
saying
take.
so, okay. Okay.
Listen, man, let's stop acting like Punk gives a single flying fuck about the second belt.
I do have one other thing to say.
The
I
second
do
belt.
have
Okay.
I do have one other thing to say. Are we noticing that we're back on like Raw Super Show territory?
Yeah, we are. LA Knight's there. Fucking Jimmy's there. What are we doing?
Are
Yep. 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 It's
where's
back.
the brands? Where's the brands?
It's
I
back.
thought we did a brand thing. I know we didn't do a draft this year. I understand that, but are we back in the Wild West? Do the brands have no nothing no more? I
I
don't
don't know.
understand what's happening. Why aren't all the NXT people coming?
If that's the case, right? Might as well. But my thing is, let's stop acting like Punk cares about the World Heavyweight Championship.
He just
We
cares
gotta
about
stop.
getting. He just cares
The
about getting accepted.
WWE. No, no, yeah, no. Listen, for per story, obviously it's chasing the title, but we know what the real goal is. It is the main title. Punk didn't come back for the secondary World Championship. All right, he came back for the numero uno, the number one guy. He came for that championship. Now, I can easily see Cody dropping his title to Drew. Hopefully, Punk, since it's the fucking Super Show again, this is the Super Show. I can see Punk going to SmackDown, and maybe at War Games or something.
The
As long
best pay
as
per view of the year.
as long as Drew has like a 2 or 3 month reign, I'll be fine with that. I don't want him dropping
Anthony's
it after.
favorite pay per view, guys.
I don't stop.
Survivor
I don't
Series
want
War Games.
stop, please. I don't want him losing the title in 2 weeks, but I can easily see Drew beating Cody, Cody taking that time away, and the time where Cody's away, Punk wins the
Dude,
title.
I hate to keep on beating this drum. I think that these titles need to start getting switched up more often.
Yeah, no,
These
100%.
if one person holds the title, I understand I understand the purpose of a year-long title reign. You put it
Yeah.
on the person who exemplifies what this company is, and you have them be the figurehead, the flagship, whatever you wanna call it.
Yeah.
After a while, it gets stale.
Yeah.
I love Cody. I love how he exemplifies what a WWE superstar should be. I love that he's just ready to step into that. Guess what? He doesn't need the belt. You don't need the belt to be the face of the company. Somebody a long time ago did that without a belt, and his name was Stone Cold Steve Austin. His name was The Rock. His name was Triple H. All of these people, all of these legends, his name was The Undertaker.
Oh, The Undertaker. Yeah,
all of
great
these
example.
all of these legends were able, like, if I looked at you 10 years ago, 15 years ago, and I said, "Hey Anthony, when you think of WWE, who do you think of?" I know exactly who your answer would have been. Your answer would have been Kurt Angle. That would have been your answer. It Kurt Angle didn't always have a belt on him.
I agree.
Brock
Yeah.
Lesnar didn't always have a belt on him. Goldberg didn't always have a belt on him. Batista, not always a belt. Randy, not always a belt. Cena, not always a belt. Cena had a belt for a long time, but he didn't always have it. The people that you give these belts to, they don't need the year-long title reigns. Gunther doesn't need a year-long title reign. Gunther's fine by himself. Gunther's good with a mid-card title. And that's the other thing. The mid-card titles need to mean something again. Dominic, I think, is doing a great job as a heel champion. I don't know who's the U.S. champion right now. Sami Zayn. Exactly. See? And I think that what Sami Zayn's about to start doing with this open challenge is going to make it a lot more watchable. Because we need cycle. We need cycle. I
Change.
need difference. I need something changing all the time. The wheels need to get turned. I need to see things. I need to see the graphic come up on the screen, not once every 3 months. I need something.
You know what I need? You know what I need, man? And this might sound very oddly specific. When weekly television programs are going on, I need our chat to be spammed. I'm telling you, when there's Raw and SmackDown, there's maybe 5 messages throughout the night because nothing's happening. Nothing is happening.
That's true.
If I know that something's going on a Monday night, I look at my
I
phone
look
at
down.
9.
I look down. It's at 175. I'm like, what is going on?
What is going on? Yes, we need that. We need reasons to be like, yo, did you see that shit? Yo, what the fuck just happened? Yo, he won the title. Like, we're missing that.
Yep. If you
And
agree, if anybody who's watching this right now, if you agree, please say something down in the comments, and you feel free to join the conversation, because we can't be the only people that are thinking this. That's impossible.
Speaking of,
Yes.
I need you to explain something to me.
Yes.
So, I have cable. ESPN's a part of cable. Do I just go on the ESPN app? Do I just go on the ESPN app and watch? Because right here, right, it says ESPN is the sole platform for the U.S. for all WWE PLEs. You need an ESPN Unlimited plan, standalone or bundled, to stream the events. So, my thing
From
is...
what...
Right,
From originally what they said is, if you have cable and you have ESPN on your cable provider, then you should be able to use that to log into the new ESPN streaming platform,
ETC.
whatever that is. Now, if you're Stephanie McMahon and you have a podcast, and you pay attention to her segments, her ad segments, she will tell you to find a specific no free ads. Feel free. We're open for business. She'll tell you to find a specific VPN platform so that you can get all of your streaming needs on one place. And that is Netflix. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just a random guy on the internet.
So does this mean, like, I know WWE and Peacock officially cut ties next year. Does this mean that all of WWE's library is going to ESPN? How are they differentiating what gets what? Because SmackDown is going to always be on Peacock because it's NBC.
Right.
So this is
that part I'm very confused on. However, I do know internationally everything is on Netflix.
Netflix, yeah. I wish it was that easy.
It is that easy, Anthony, if you go to a specific, no free ads, VPN, and you can stream everything on Netflix. Just saying. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Stephanie did.
You might have to text me. Thank you.
So we're going to step away really quick. We are going to play a game, Anthony.
I like your games, Derek.
All right, so
Time to play the game.
we're going to play a game that a lot of people know. A lot of people love. Made Steve Harvey more famous. We're going to play a little Family Feud.
Okay.
We're going to have a little fun. I got some stuff here. We can work around this. I have 10 things here. We're going to do 5 for time constraint purposes. All right. So we're just going to see how you do. So we all know the rules of Family Feud. For the sake of speeding this up a little bit, all of these are top 5 answers. We're going to do 5 rounds. And then we're going to do a quick money round at the end. So let's just get into it right now. And David, while you're making the clips, this is where you cut. All right. Round 1. We're going legends. Now, Anthony, not legends for you, legends for everybody. Okay? Got to think more outside of your bubble. All right. So, round 1, legends. Name 1 of the most popular WWE superstars of all time. If you hit a name, I will tell you what the score is. 3 wrong answers, and you're out.
Okay.
Okay. Really quickly, let me just get this. Let me get this. We're working here, folks. This is the first time we're trying new stuff. We're seeing what sticks. Give me a break. All right? Legends. Name one of the most popular WWE superstars of all time.
Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan is number 4 at 10.
Okay. Bruno Sammartino.
One down.
Okay. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold Steve Austin is up there at 30. He's number 2. Hogan was number 4.
Flair. Ric Flair. What?
Got one more. Got one more, and you're out.
John Cena.
John Cena is number 3 with 20.
What's number 1?
If you get one hint,
Okay, I'll take one.
you'll take your hint.
Yeah.
This is your hint for the entire thing, by the way.
Oh no. All right. So I have Hogan. Austin,
If I gave you a hint, it would give it away. I'll just say it like that.
The Rock.
Yeah, there you go.
What number is he?
He was number 1.
All right, so I have number 5 left, right?
Yep.
Undertaker.
Good job, Anthony.
There we go.
Anthony got them all.
There we go.
All right. I'm going to have you pick a number between 2 and 10.
3.
3. All right. Okay. 100 people were asked,
Oh, I hate these.
right?
Yeah.
Besides the WWE Championship,
Okay.
name another famous WWE title.
Intercontinental.
Intercontinental is number 1.
Wait, it's 5 answers, right?
5 answers.
Would the World Heavyweight count?
World Heavyweight does not count.
Okay. That's not. I'm just asking because that's technically
Okay.
the main title. Okay. The United States Championship.
United States number 2.
Okay. Tag team.
Tag team number 3.
Well, the fucking champ. Oh, the women's.
Women's Championship is number 4.
What the hell's number 5? Cruiserweight. What the hell's number 5?
Think 90s.
European.
No.
So, all right.
Yep. Okay, I'll give you a free hint on this one.
Okay.
I think in the first 5 months of this championship's existence, there may have been 170 people that held it.
Oh, the hardcore champion.
There you go. You would have never gotten it.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah, dude, don't you know that's
Dude,
Travis
this-
Scott's? That's Travis Scott's belt.
I hate these 1,000 people.
All right,
How do they know?
all right.
8.
Pick a note. 8. All right. Number 8. 100 people were asked.
I hate shit.
Dude, it's Family Feud.
I know, but they always ask the 100 dumbest motherfuckers on the planet.
It's Family Feud.
All right. Sorry.
All right. 100 people were asked. Name a famous WWE finishing move. I'm going to tell you right now, Anthony. Casual fans.
Okay. Stunner.
Number 1.
The leg drop.
No. And leg drop.
RKO.
RKO's number 5. Oddly enough.
Sweet Chin Music.
No. No super kicks.
What?
No super
All
kicks
right,
here.
so I got
I
two
was
strikes
surprised
already.
I was
All
surprised too.
All right, so you have Tombstone.
Tombstone is number 3.
All right, so Tombstone, Stunner, RKO. Bro, I'm just hoping there's no way the FU is on here.
It is.
Oh my god, I hate these people. I hate these people.
The AA was number 4.
So none of these.
Got one more.
Listen, I know I'm not trying to ask for a hint here, but are submission maneuvers out of the
No.
occasion? Sharpshooter.
No, I said no. They're not on here.
Oh,
I'm not counting. I'm not counting that.
Okay. So we got
No submissions on here.
chokeslam.
Nope. 3 out. Anthony lost his first game. We were looking for the bald fraud
The rock bottom. Give me a break.
and the people's elbow.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. First, he's number 1 on the best superstars of all time. Now, give me a break. Next game.
His moves
5.
were number 2. His moves were
5.
number 2. Both of them were number 2.
Give me a break, man. 5. I picked 5.
All right. Do you pick 5?
Fucking 3.
All right.
Still fucking me over.
All right. This one this one is probably a little bit better for you. 100 people were asked, name one of the WWE's greatest factions. I'm going to also preface, there's one on here that is not famous for being in the WWE, however came to WWE. Whenever you are ready to start naming.
NWO number 1.
NWO number 2.
DX number 1.
And DX was number 1.
Wow. 4 Horsemen.
No.
Okay. Fair enough. All right.
I told you.
Evolution.
Devolution is number 5.
Actions. This might be Shield.
Shield is number 4.
New Day.
So New Day is not. I'm gonna give you a free hint. You're going to say that they would be too new to be considered this. However, it was the greatest story that WWE has ever told.
Oh, the Bloodline.
Yep.
How could I forget? Oh man.
Because you're Anthony and you're dumb.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right. All right, I'm going to pick this one.
Okay.
Let's do this one. We're running through these really well, actually. We might do more than 5.
Sounds good.
All right, so this is a wild one because this is the first one where I'm going to tell you it's not modern aged.
Okay.
100 people were asked name a famous WWE manager. I will say there is only one on this list that is currently active.
All right. Paulie.
Yep.
Bobby Heenan. Bobby Heenan.
He is number 2.
Mr. Fuji.
Mr. Fuji is number 4.
Captain Lou Albano.
Eh.
Oh, Jimmy Hart.
Number 3.
I need one more, right?
Yes, and she had a great. Oh, I gave it away.
Sensational Sherry.
Yeah, damn it.
Why'd you do that? Damn it.
Damn it. Oh, that was on me. All right, I'm gonna do this one too. Name one of the greatest. There's 5. I don't know why it says 1, but name one of the greatest WWE tag teams ever. Top 5 answers.
Clean sweep. Dudley's.
Number 2.
Edge and Christian.
Number 3.
Hardy's.
Number 1.
Hart Foundation.
Wrong.
What? What?
Wrong.
Are we counting New Day as a tag team?
Number 4.
And then the Usos. Oh, fuck this.
Number 5. Good job.
Fuck this.
Proud of you.
Fuck this.
Proud of you.
Should have been a sweep.
Proud of you.
Should have been a sweep.
This one will be controversial for you. Name a WWE superstar famous for wearing a mask.
Okay. Mankind.
Number 3.
Kane.
Number 2.
Rey Mysterio.
Number 1. I don't think you're going to get the last 2.
Mil
I really
Mascaris?
don't. Who?
Mil Mascaris?
No.
Okay. Are they WWE wrestlers, or should I
They
have
were.
to like expand my horizons here?
They were.
In the 90s?
No.
2000s?
1, yes.
The other one was when?
2010s, roughly.
Don't tell me Sin Cara's on here.
Sin Cara's number 4.
So the last one's in the 2000s, right?
Yes.
I have one strike. Ultimo Dragon?
Nope.
Has this man ever competed at like a WrestleMania?
It probably has.
Has he won a championship that I should know about?
He has.
Raw or SmackDown was he known for being on?
He was on both.
2000s. 04, 05.
You can feel. You know what? For this instance, you can ask me any question, and I'll try to guide you.
What championship has he... What WrestleMania number comes to mind right away?
One of the ones in the 2000s.
He actually had like a marquee match?
No.
Was he in a Money in the Bank?
No.
What match was it?
It was a match. I can't tell you. I can tell you it was a great match. I can also tell you it was a memorable match because I don't remember it. But I guarantee for the popularity that he had, he was definitely at a WrestleMania at one point.
What the fuck? What championships has he held before?
Okay, number 1, if I tell you what championships, it'll give it away.
Okay, don't tell me. I'm drawing a blank here. So he's from the 2000s. Mania 17, 18. It's not Goldust. 8. He didn't wear a mask. It was face paint. 18. WrestleMania 19. WrestleMania 20. 21. 22.
It's really gonna piss you off if I give you any information else other.
Was it a full mask? Or like...
Oh,
Hurricane!
There you go.
Motherfucker, man. Ah. Fuck.
Hold on.
Cut. That was a good one. That was a good one.
All right. We're gonna do one more, and then we're gonna do a fast money round.
Sounds good. That was fucking Hurricane, man. How could I forget?
All right, we're gonna do this one.
Okay.
Top 5 answers on the board.
Okay.
Name a legendary, Anthony, WrestleMania moment.
Hogan slamming
Top
Andre.
5 answer.
Hogan slamming Andre.
Number 1.
This might be a reach, but Savage and Miss Elizabeth reuniting?
Nope.
Okay, that's one. Okay. Daniel Bryan.
Yes.
Daniel Bryan winning the championship. Oh, Heist of the Century.
Bryan was 5. Seth was 4. Yes.
Austin turning heel.
Nope.
What? All right. Oh, damn. No. 1. All right. I'm gonna go through WrestleMania. WrestleMania 1. WrestleMania 2. WrestleMania 3.
I'll give you a hint. The 2 and 3 are much more modern than you going through 1 through 22.
So I have one more strike, right?
You have one more. You have one more strike.
I'm just gonna Cody finishing his story.
Nope.
All right.
So number two.
I think I know what it was. I think.
Okay.
Okay. All right. It's not matches, right? It's just moments.
Moments. There's one match, but
One match.
specifically it's moments. But I will argue that the
kick
match
out?
was the kick out. That narrows it down.
Oh, the kick out. Taker and End of an Era. Triple H versus Taker.
No.
Okay. Nope. What was it? Oh, the streak ending. Fuck.
The Undertaker streak was one.
Damn it. All right.
That was number two. The Undertaker streak. Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker.
Come on. That's
That whole the first one, because the second one was not as great.
You should have said matches.
They didn't say that. That was
All right.
that was the only match on the list, but that match was a moment.
Whatever.
Whole match was a moment.
Overrated
All right.
match. Continue.
We are going to go on to.
Yes, I said what I said. Overrated match.
What a guy, dude. What a guy.
Overrated match.
All right, we're going to do Fast Money.
Yeah.
Anthony, in this round,
You're gonna time
your
me, right?
goal, okay, is to get over 150 points.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you 5 questions.
Mm-hmm.
There are 5 possible correct answers. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I need you to really think. However, I need you to think quickly because you will be timed.
Okay.
You have 30 seconds to answer all of these questions.
What if you don't get out the questions quick enough?
I will.
All right, whatever, bro. 30 seconds is crazy.
That you're a wrestling aficionado, right?
You know how long it takes you to read a question?
You're a wrestling aficionado, right?
Yeah.
First of all, sir, you haven't heard me ask these questions yet. All right.
All right. I'm gonna give you the benefit of.
I was asking you questions without time.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Sure. Whatever.
Now, stopwatch.
Yeah. Whatever, bro.
Okay.
Why don't you just put a timer on?
Because I don't have a timer on here. Stupid.
Yes, you do. The timer's on the app.
Fine. All right.
How old are you, bro?
Old
Come on,
enough.
get with technology, bro. Come on.
Suck a nut.
Oh.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Timer starts after I ask the first question. All right.
Okay. Okay.
Anthony,
Yeah.
are you ready for Fast Money?
I am.
All right. Question number 1. Name a wrestler famous for being a heel. Timer starts now.
Triple H.
Name a WWE superstar known for their entrance music.
Edge.
Name a WWE gimmick match.
Royal Rumble.
Name a famous female WWE superstar.
Trish Stratus.
Name a wrestler who crossed over to Hollywood.
The Rock. Fraud!
All right. So, we had...
I messed up on that first one. Because if Vince is number one answer, that's fucked up because I wouldn't even think to name him as a wrestler.
Name a wrestler famous for being a heel. You said Triple H. Survey says 25. 25 points. Not starting off so bad. That was the number 2 answer.
Okay.
Name a WWE superstar known for their entrance music. You said Edge. Survey says nothing. Wasn't on the list. I didn't survey the people. I didn't survey the people. I didn't survey the people.
Okay, whatever, bro.
Question. Name a WWE gimmick match. You said Royal Rumble. Survey says number 2 answer, 25 points. It's 50. Here we go. The question was name a famous female WWE superstar. You said Trish. Survey says, yep, 30 points. Trish was the number 1 answer. And survey says the 30. Name a wrestler who crossed over to Hollywood. You said
Fraud.
the Fraud. The Rock. The Dwayne Rock Johnson. Survey says 40 points. Dwayne was the number 1 answer. All right. You are a couple of points short, so we're going to give you a little redemption. Okay? Does that sound good to you?
Sounds good.
All right. So let's just see really quick. You need 30 points.
Okay.
All right? I'm going to give you the chance to make up 30 points in one question.
Okay.
All right? Might be a layup, might not be.
Okay.
But you only get one chance.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to really think.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Pop culture, overall reach, out in the ether. All right? Name a move used as a finisher.
Why'd you have to bring up pop culture? Stunner. It's definitely super cake, isn't it?
Stunner was the number 2 answer at 25 points. Anthony, I'm sorry. You lost fast money.
No.
The number 1 answer
Super cake.
was the RKO.
It was either RKO or Stunner. It always was. Oh, come on.
Anthony loses fast money. The first one ever played. We'll see if David can win next week. All right. That was fun. That was fun. I like that.
This has
For a
collusion
couple-
written all over it.
All right.
Who was the number 1 answer for the theme song? Was it Undertaker?
The number 1 answer for theme song was where'd it go? Moving too quick here. Yes, it was the Undertaker. Undertaker Austin, Rock, Cena, Shinsuke. I didn't ask the people. So really quick, I mentioned it. We talked a little bit about it at the beginning of the episode. We're kind of wind down on this. Cena's retirement tour. We've had a lot of fun with Cena over the years. We've had a lot of big moments. We've had a lot of suck moments. Big Match John, Super Cena, however you want to refer to him. Anthony, if you had to pick your 3 favorite John Cena matches of all time, what would your matches? What would your match? Now, they don't have to be they don't have to be the biggest matches. They don't have to be the consensus favorite matches. To you, when you watched the John Cena match growing up as a young little tyke, ripe young age of 5 years old, what were your favorite John Cena matches from
Okay.
that time period?
Okay, this is my personal opinion. All
This is
right.
your list. This is your list.
All right.
This is your
Can I
list.
can I just throw in an honorable? Can I throw in two honorable mentions, if you mind?
Sure.
It's Cena versus CM Punk on that Raw before Mania 29, when
Okay.
Punk brought out the pile driver and Cena
Okay.
threw up the worst Hurricane of all time, and Cena versus Shawn Michaels on Raw for 1 hour in the UK on Raw in 2007. Those are my two
Mm-hmm.
honorable mentions. Number three.
Was was that an Iron Man or did that match just
No,
go
it
an
just went
hour?
on. It just went an hour. Yeah,
Yeah, it was just the Broadway.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And they did.
So
I think they did that. Didn't they do that? Wasn't that? So they had a long match at Mania, and then the next night on Raw they went an hour, and then I think they went an hour again the following week. I think
no,
they
no, no,
did
no.
like
The
four straight
week
matches.
the week of Backlash 2007 with the Fatal
Yes,
4-Way between Orton,
yes,
Edge, Michaels
yes.
beat Cena. Okay.
Because I remember they came out at like 10, and I was like, "This is the main event.
Yeah, word.
What's what?"
Number three for me, and this is an underrated gem, if you ask me. John Cena versus Umaga, Last Man Standing, Royal Rumble 2007.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, John Cena, CM Punk, Money in the Bank, 2011. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Number one, you're gonna kill me for this. I couldn't pick a number one. I have a tie. And I'm
Okay.
sorry. It's 1A, 1B.
Okay.
Okay?
The one of them
1B.
has to be John Cena versus The Rock at WrestleMania 28, right?
No. 1B. 1B is John Cena versus Edge, TLC, Unforgiven 2006 in Montreal. In Toronto, where Edge was the babyface, which was crazy. And then my number one overall favorite is John Cena versus AJ Styles, Royal Rumble 2017, when Cena won number 16.
Okay,
There you go.
that's not bad. That's not bad. I'll give you mine. So my honorable mention, I'm going to give you two honorable mentions. My honorable mention is going to be Cena versus RVD, ECW One Night Stand 2006. So, very quickly, this is back in the day where I had a cable box. I had the tube TVs, these flat screens weren't even in my periph yet, right? I used to basically watch pay-per-views for free because they would be on the higher channels, which were the pay-per-view channels, but I wouldn't be able to see them. It'd be fuzzy, but you can hear it perfectly. So I would watch that. I had two TVs in my room. I had my main TV for watching TV. I had a TV for playing video games because that's what my life consisted of at the time. I'm a child, so I would be playing video games and I'd be listening to wrestling on the other side. Every now and then, the signal would like sync up to where I could see what's going on, but it's all black and white, so I can't see color. So whatever. So I remember that one specifically because as soon as John Cena came out, all I heard was boos. I couldn't even hear Joey Styles talk. I couldn't even hear the announcer talk. Couldn't hear Taz talk. The only thing I heard was Cena sucks. Cena sucks. Cena sucks. The craziest thing that I've ever heard until I actually went to an event, and then I found out how crazy stuff could actually be. My number two would probably be. People might not agree with me on this one. The Iron Man match with Randy.
Oh,
Bragging rights, 2009.
bragging rights. Oh,
I like Iron Man matches, but I also liked that Iron Man match because it
anything goes.
an
Right?
hour long.
Oh,
And it was different. It was false count anywhere.
anything goes. Yep.
It gave it a little bit more spunk
That's
because
when
how
that's when that's when Orton tried to kill Cena with the pyro, right?
you tried to do everything. But that stipulation came out because every match that Randy and Cena had prior, Randy would get disqualified. So they said Iron Man match, but it's a no disqualification Iron Man match. Flew it into orbit. It was a great fucking match. So my number 3 is going to be uh, Cena versus Michaels at WrestleMania 23. We alluded to that a little bit earlier. My number 2 is also going to be weird, because I was a big fan of him coming up and how he was, and the destruction that he was leaving as soon as he came up on the main roster, specifically with Cena. Cena versus Owens at Elimination Chamber in 2015. That put Kevin on the map. That put Kevin immediately in that main title spot. There was no lag. And then my personal favorite, it was on your list as well. Cena versus Punk Money in the Bank 2011. That
Yeah. Come on.
it's an all time. It's an all timer. The story leading into it, the crowd reaction, everything encompassing the story. The story was so rich
Because it was real.
it was. And to be honest with you, the story between them wasn't really that long.
Nope.
It wasn't a
1
huge,
month.
long, drawn out thing. It was very quick and to the point.
End of
But
June to the beginning of like to SummerSlam technically, but
Right.
yeah, 2 months. 2 months.
so it was very the story was very quick in terms of the setup of it, but the things that were happening meant so much.
Yeah.
The promos meant so much. And Punk drove the entire thing. Cena sat back through the entire thing and was like, "This is your thing, dude. You go for it. You get over." And Punk did. Punk was the most over thing leading up to that, I think, ever.
Ever. Yeah.
Until he
See
came
that.
back.
Yep.
Until he
2
came
weeks
back.
later.
Yeah. No, until he came back this last time.
Oh, yeah.
That's
that-
that's
I just want to throw one little nugget in there.
yeah.
I only went with one-on-one matches. Quick shout out to Cena versus Rollins versus Lesnar at Royal Rumble 2015.
Yeah. Yeah. And also the Cena versus Seth Rollins at SummerSlam 2015 title versus title.
Besides the ending.
Yeah. That was also a fire match. And I honestly would be remiss if I didn't say the Cena versus The Rock, the first one, the once in a lifetime.
Okay.
So,
Go ahead.
really quick. I'll let you talk. I know you got a lot to say. The only thing that I really want to say is that match was so good because it was supposed to be the once in a lifetime.
You beat me to it, bro.
It was a dream match. From the time that John Cena became the guy, that's the only thing that everybody wanted to see. And did it lived up to it? It was only diminished. The only diminishing part of that match was the fact that they did it a year later. That's the only thing that brought that match down 7 pegs. If it was just that and that was it, that was fine. That would have been great. It would have been phenomenal. It would have been a moment. It would have been Hogan versus Rock type aura. And at the time it was. They did it a year later at 29. Wasn't the same match at all. Bigger prize at the end of the rainbow, but it just didn't. How are you going to tell me that this is a once in a lifetime, and then we're twice in a lifetime, and we might get it 3 in a lifetime when it's all said and done? We don't know what's going to happen.
Stop.
We don't know what's going to happen.
Stop. He's lost 70 pounds for a role he has to portray a 7-year-old. He's done.
We don't know what's going to happen.
He's done. You beat me to the punch, bro. That's what I was going to say. Mania 28 would have been up there for me, but it got diminished the moment they ran it back the following year. So.
Yeah, absolutely. But also, the matches that he had with Batista, all of the matches that he had with Orton, all of the matches that he had with Edge, all of the matches that he had, with Triple H, it's a who's who
Yeah.
of talent that he wrestled. It's really hard to break it down to just 3. It's really hard to break it down to just 10.
Yeah.
It might be hard to break it down to just 20. He was on top for 20 years, dude. It's nuts. He had, and not only did he have a spectacular career, but he never slowed down. The superstars of that age were built in a different mold. It's different now because the schedule is so much lighter, but you have to think back then they're wrestling 320 days a year. They're on the road 320 days a year. I think the top guys may have had a day off, maybe a week, and that was a travel day. They didn't even go home. Now, like, people have like 3-4 days off, or they just go to TVs. That's it. This is a much, much different WWE than we're seeing. Sometimes it shows. I think sometimes it shows. I would be, if you're not wrestling all the time, and that's the other thing, dude. I don't think that I think that we spend so much time getting frustrated at what we're seeing that we also have to remember that, like, we're not 100% always on the road anymore. So people can't really figure out what gets over unless they're on TV. The live events that they used to do, that's where you try stuff out and see if if it sticks. And if it sticks, then you try it on TV. If you do the same thing on a live event for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and it gets the same reaction or it gets a huge reaction, that's essentially a focus group.
Yep.
And the thing is, you have 20 different focus groups over the course of a month to see if something works. Throw that on TV. 20 different arenas said that's cool shit. Write that down. Put it in a book. We'll save it for later. Bring it out on TV a month later. See if it sticks. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, it does. Keep on rolling. We don't get that anymore. But overall, that's a completely separate topic for a completely different day. Closing. Let's close this out. Let's bring it home a little bit. What do you think? So, WrestlePalooza. We got 2 weeks. A week. 2 weeks. Match card. I'm just gonna list you the match card really quick. There's only 4. We moved to a 4-match card. Crazy work. We still got a week. We got Stephanie Vaquer versus Io Sky that they've been teasing for the past, 7 years. John Cena versus Brock Lesnar. CM Punk versus AJ Lee would be crazy. CM Punk, AJ Lee versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. I think that might be the match of the night, in all honesty.
Yeah.
And then the Usos versus the Bronze. If you had to pick, what do you think the 5th match is going to be? Because they're not going to do 6 matches.
Drew and Cody.
Are you sure it's going to be in Drew and Cody? Because I've seen a lot of stuff as well on Dom versus Penta versus Rusev.
Yeah, fuck that. No. Drew versus Cody, they're going to announce it this Friday.
I do know that Cody's supposed to come back.
It's ESPN's first. It's the first. First PLE on ESPN. Cody's going to be there.
Yeah, which is why I don't know. I thought it would be a little bit more extravagant than just a 5-match card for ESPN. I could be wrong, but I thought they would have, planned this out a little bit more. Who am I?
Asking for too much there, buddy.
I forgot who we were talking about. Yeah, but what do you think? Do you think, if you had to give it a grade today, prediction wise, if you had to give it a grade today with just the 4 matches that we see here, how do you think we're gonna get? What do you think the overall grade of the night is gonna be?
A plus. They have to knock it out of the park. It's ESPN's first PLE on their DTC, and it was aimed to go against AEW's All Out or whatever the fuck it was.
Yep.
But now that AEW moved it to 3 o'clock, and if you have a subscription with Max, you only get it for $40. Nice one there, Tony. I think WWE was definitely going to knock it out of the park regardless. So I'm projecting an A plus. It's enough for me to watch. In case you haven't noticed and you're new to the show, I haven't watched the PLE not named SummerSlam, Mania, and Royal Rumble because we were there. But they're making me care about this. I'm going to watch, and I think they have to knock it out of the park. So I'm going to give it an A plus. They have to. And listen, if it's a B plus, guess what? It's a failure to me. They have no other choice but to have a perfect show. So
the only match that I can really see underperforming and not affecting the show would be the Usos versus the Brawns. Every other match needs to be on all cylinders in order for this to be a successful PLE. But with that being said, we're going to wrap it up there. Thank you guys for viewing. Anthony,
I got screwed out of that fast money, but anyway, continue.
Anthony, thank you for showing up this week. Screw the other guy. I'm Derek. I'm your constant. I'm here all the time. Nobody can get through me. Yep, that's where we're going to leave it today. We'll be back next week to bring you hopefully some better news from the week. If not, we're just going to keep on having fun. And with that being said, I'm Derek. That's Anthony. This has been Book the Finish. Thank you guys so much. Follow us all on our socials. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you have anything to say, please leave it down in the comment section. Other than that, we'll see you next week.